My brothers and sisters in Christ, in today's gospel we hear a very legitimate question that's put before to the Lord. It's one that rests on many people's minds and hearts, and that's simply, Lord, will only a few people be saved? You know, as we turn our minds to things eternal, as we're meant to at this time of year, we can often look at the big picture and say, okay, well, I look around. It seems like a really sinful world, or the demands of the gospel seem really high. Does that mean only a few will be saved? Or we can go to the other extreme of people nowadays, which, you know, all this is scare tactics. Of course, one way or another, all people are good and end up in heaven. And so we kind of vacillate with these questions. And you'll notice the Lord doesn't answer with a number. Or he doesn't say a few, many, all, none. This isn't the form of the Lord's answer, nor should it be. In fact, it's a reminder to us, as he says that the gate is narrow, that we should live as if it's incredibly difficult to get into heaven. The Lord has revealed the way. It's a great challenge to us. Now, in a sense, we know we just have to call on the name, but by calling on the name, that means we have to be conformed. We have to change. The gospel has to change us. We have to change the way we live our lives. We have to radically reorient our hearts towards God and charity towards others as well. And so, we must live this call in this way. The Lord has put a great challenge, and we must live as if everything depends on it, because it does. At the end of the day, how many people are in heaven, how many in hell, this and that, is not known to us. That's left to the Lord and his understanding. People always want to ask a judgment. It's not our part to judge, even of those who have already died, who's in heaven, who's in hell. The saints are the canonized saints are the great exception, not only because of their extreme holiness, but the miracles from beyond the faith that confirm for us that they must be in heaven. But it's not for us to wonder about the state of people, but instead to live in conformity, radical conformity with the gospel, and entrust to the Lord the rest. We don't need the answer to that question. We only need what the Lord has given us. His love, his mercy, his grace. He has given us verbally, of course, in the scriptures, a code to follow, but in the cross, he has given us the ultimate example of a self-sacrificing love that we are all called to live. And so, my brothers and sisters, yes, we need to strive to enter through the narrow gate, to live as if everything depends on it, because it does. May God bless you all.